What's the implication out of all of this for the budget reply and Peter Dutton's response come tomorrow?
Yeah, and we're at that stage of the election cycle too, Kieran, where again, Peter Dutton is going to have to lay down some markers, and given that cost of living is clearly one of the big ones, and energy prices are one of the big ones, he'll have to talk about what he will do in the near term. Now, it's all well and good to talk about nuclear energy, and it may well need to be part of the mix as we get, 10, 20 years down the track. But in the short term, you need to bring down energy prices, and the only way you can do that is by putting more gas into the system. Now, every time I make this argument, you get some blowback from people saying, you must be against renewable energy. No. The only way to maximise the amount of renewable energy, weather-dependent energy on the grid, is to have something that can match its peaks and its troughs, because it leaves an enormous void. So that will be gas. And as long as the gas price is high, if we don't have enough supply, then the price of electricity will be high, because no matter what Chris Bowen says, the price of electricity is set by the highest cost of generation in the market, not the lowest. And that's why your retail bills will not necessarily follow that trajectory down. And by the way, one last point on this, we have yet to build the 10,000 kilometres of transmission lines. So in the short term, we might see some relief on energy prices, but in the long term, what you're going to see is at least 40% of your bill being driven by the fact that those transmission lines have to be built, they have a regulated rate of return, and that goes on your bill.